am going to walk through my new prayer journal and the binder that I purchased, as well as some other options. I'm also going to show you how I am able to use the same binder for many years. Hi, welcome back. So today we're going to talk all about binders. If you guys have been here for a while, you probably have seen this binder that I have been using for many, many years. And the sad thing is that she is no longer in business. And so the reason why I have so many is because she's located in Arizona, where I am located. And when she was closing, she had a warehouse sale, and I was able to purchase like these binders for like $7. Normally, I think they were like $40, $45. And so I bought a ton of them. And so that's why personally, I do have several still. I also have a system of using one journal, one binder for many, many years. So I'm also going to share that. But what I have been doing is I've been searching for some binders to replace it, just because eventually I would run out. And I know other people have been wanting something, and we especially loved this scallop. And so we were kind of looking for something like that. So I have found something. I have two binders here I'm going to show you. Both of them are from Etsy. This is the binder that I'm using for my prayer journal now. So as you can see, it has this beautiful scallop. So it's a little bit different. It's more square, but it does have scallop right here and on the inside too. So very, very cute. This actually came with it. So I kind of just keep it in there because I think it's so cute. But that's a pocket actually. So you can put stuff in there. And then on the inside, you have another pocket, and then you have another scalloped pocket right here. And then you have this gold binding, and then on the back, you have another scalloped pocket. It also comes with that string that you saw right here. You can take it out if you don't want, but you can go like this, and you can actually close it if you want to keep it closed. So this is the binder that I am now using for my prayer journal. I absolutely love it. So first of all, size-wise, I would say, and I know a lot of you do have Felicity Jane, I would say it is comparable to Felicity Jane's size, but it looks pretty comparable. It's leather, and so the nice thing is that I found is it's very like soft. I actually really enjoy writing inside of it. Like a lot of times, I will take out a lot of my pages and write in them, but lately I have actually just been writing right in here because something about it, it's not very stiff. Like it's just kind of flexible, where this binder was like, there was definitely like some cardboard in there, so it was kind of stiff, which again, it just depends on your preference. But I just kind of, you guys know, I've done a binder review before. I like to share like all my pros and cons of the binders so that when you buy it, you're not surprised and you know what you're getting. So here's what it looks like opened, and you got that pocket. But yeah, it's a really great binder, and you just open it like this and close it. And yeah, and then as always, you guys know I always kind of test this. If you close it just like this, these do get like this. And so I always did this with my Felicity Jane too. When I close it, I always put my hand like this and kind of grab it like this so that it closes straight. There is a binder I have that doesn't do that, and I will show you that one. So this is the first binder, really cute. So this is my prayer journal. I always use my favorite binder for my prayer journal. So this is my absolute favorite binder. So this is gonna be my prayer journal. The next binder I have is also from Etsy. Wait, let's go back up. This is made in the United States, and she is in Florida. So you do have that, like, if you're in the United States, you're going to get it, in not a super long time. This one, on the other hand, is very, very cute too. But she is from China, and I did not realize that when I bought it. I bought it from Etsy. And when it was shipping, I was like, goodness, it is taking like a long time. It took like a couple weeks. And so when I went and looked on Etsy, I realized it was from China. So I did not know that. It's still very cute, very well made. It just be aware that this is not made in the United States. So this one, cute strawberries. It has this little thing. It did have a string that you actually was tied around here. And so you would and I think, it was right here. So it was right here, and it wrapped around and you put it here. I took it off just because I have tabs in here and I didn't want to be smashing them, and I just honestly didn't feel like I need it, and I just leave it like this, and that doesn't really bother me. So that's what this one looks like. This one has a little pocket. Now this pocket is kind of small. So there are times with my prayer journal stickers that some of them don't fit, like they fit exactly, and that's because I did cut them down to fit in here. So you do have to just kind of cut down your stickers like very close to the edge for this pocket. Okay, and then this is silver binding. It is significantly smaller, so it is not very big compared to the other one. Let me show you a comparison. So I don't know if you can see. I think you can. Yeah, like it is a lot smaller. Okay, and then in the back it's just like this. It's very soft, and then it looks like this, and then it opens the same way, like this. So that is what this is. This one I am using for my Bible notes. So I have like my books of the Bible stuff. I have my reading plan up here. And then I usually keep two, like what I'm reading. So I just finished First Corinthians like last month. And sometimes I just like to keep my notes in there so that I kind of just have them just easy to reference. And then I'm currently in Second Corinthians. So I have my notes in here, and this is when I'm, you know, coming to study. I come and pull pages out of here. And then the other stuff I have is Declare Truth, and then my like Who He Is section. So let's talk about how to buy a binder and use it for many, many years. So this one, for instance, this is actually my Bible notes. So this is my New Testament. So I have chronological reading. So this is all the notes I took while I was chronologically reading. There's kind of a lot here, but these are all my chronological notes. And then I have it divided by the book. So we got, you know, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, all of these. Okay. And so what I do is I keep them all in here. This is a citrus twist binder, and it is big. It is a D-ring. It is huge. Now, one thing I don't love about this, there is no pocket here. It's very white. I always think I'm going to like stamp in here, when that would be really cute. I think I am going to do that. I say that every time. I still haven't done it. But I feel like it'd be really cute to like stamp something in here. But no pocket or anything on the outside or anywhere, none on the inside. And it is, because it's a D-ring, it's a little hard to flip through. So I can't just like flip through. Like you have to kind of like put your hand there, and you have to like guide it to flip, because it just does not want to flip. And but the good thing is that it's so big, right? Like it is such a big binder. So pros and cons. One thing I do like about this one is if I have it like open, now I do always go like this, but I can just shut it and nothing there, you don't have that like bending of the back pages. This is the only binder I've ever found that doesn't do that, and I think it's because it's a D-ring, but again, it is very, very big. This one does not have things to open it, so you just go like this and open it like that. So the way that I do it is I have this one for the New Testament and the Old Testament. And then what I use this for is my current studyings. So what I do is I study these. When they're done, I'm going to take these two out and I put them in here, and then I grab my next one. So if I'm going to study like Philippians, I will just come in here, grab Philippians, and grab the divider. Now I've already studied Philippians, but because I'm going to start new, I would not grab these, just because I don't want to be like swayed by my own past thoughts. You know what I mean? Like I want to take new notes. And so I would not take these. I would just take this, and I would take my Philippians bookmark, and I would put that in here. And then I just put this away. So this is just really a holder for all my books of the Bible. And then this is a holder for current studying. And so like I said, I have my reading list, and then I have like whatever I'm currently studying. And then behind, so these are my notes. And then behind this tab, I just have blank pages. So when I come to study, if I need more pages, I just have a bunch of different pages that I could use, and I study. And so I keep it in here. And this is just a lot easier to carry around. It fits like right with my Bible. It's very easy to carry around. I don't have to carry the big one around, but that's how I'm able to use this like over. So I will use this for years and years, because I'm able to just like take these out. I hope that makes sense. So I kind of do the same thing with my prayer journal though. So this is my prayer journal for 2025. This is my big prayer journal. Again, citrus twist. There's no pocket. It's got the big D rings, and I have extra dividers in here. So I have some of this stuff, and then these are just honestly dividers that I'm not currently using. And so I kind of use it as a placeholder, that if I end up needing a divider, from the prayer journal, I can grab it. But what I do is I use the nice binder that I love, this binder, and I fill it up. And at the end of the year, I will honestly just take this whole thing, undo it, grab the whole thing, stick it in this binder, and this will be for 2025, and then this is cleared for the next year. So that's personally how I do it. I think that's good if you are someone who maybe doesn't want it, because I think this binder is $52. If you're like, oh, that's expensive to buy every year, you can absolutely do it where you just buy this one time and then you buy these, which I think are more like $30-ish, maybe 25, maybe 35, like somewhere in that range, $25 to $35. We buy this every year, and then you can use like your nicer binder, which is easier to flip through, because this is not a D-ring. It is very easy to flip through this one than the other one. So that is my little system of doing the prayer journal. Like, if you want to use the same binder for year after year, is just use it. When you're done, just take it out, move it to a different binder, and continue using that. So I actually did do that with Felicity Jane, because I had some of these scalloped ones, but I also had some that were like not scalloped. They were just straight edge, and they were like black and white stripes, and they weren't my favorite. And so I would use this throughout the year, and when the year was over, I would open it up and I would take all the contents out and I would put it into a different binder, and then I would start over with this one. So I did that too. But as you can see, this is actually what? This is 2024. So this did fit everything from 2024. It fit all my, these are all like my monthly, daily prayers. And then it fit my entire like war room section with all my different categories. And then it fit my thankful section, and yeah, so it fit pretty much everything. So it will fit a whole year, I would say, depending, I mean, I guess it depends on how much you write, but that is just my little tip, that if you are wanting to get a binder like this, but you feel like maybe it's too expensive, or you're like, oh, I don't want to buy it a different one every year, I really do recommend like buying one that you really, really love and then just changing it out. The other nice thing is, if you are someone who writes a lot, you can also just take out months at a time. So I've done that too before. So like, this is my prayer section, and this is the section for me that gets really bulky. So right now this is just like January through June, and I haven't written that much this year, to be honest, because I've been doing kind of some other kinds of stuff, but this is like my daily pages. But when it gets really crowded, I will actually take this out and I will do like January to June, take it out, put it in this binder, take all of these out, and I'll put them in my other binder. And now I have all this free space to basically start fresh. And so then I would use this from July to December, add all my prayers in, it'll get bulky again, and then I would take that out as well as all of this and put the whole entire thing in that binder. So that's another way that if you are a massive writer, like you just love to write and you write a ton of stuff, you can also just take out months at a time. Just take out a few months to kind of make it not so bulky, and then that's another way you're able to use it. There are different options when you order, so you would just order the A5. It's called A5 30 mil binder is what it is, because she also makes these in Traveler's Notebook. So she would not have this, and it would have like the strings where you can like stick journals inside. So she also makes these exact ones for Traveler's Notebook, but she does have an option for her to put in the binder for you. So, if you have any questions, and I will leave links to all of these binders down below.